This is the Ryder and Lisa podcast.
Brought to you by Yegg Property Pros. Powered by Real Broker. Get a realtor who knows. Call the pros.
We're going to try to talk about things other than the weather.
Okay.
So let's do this.
Oh, I have a friend that might be coming down from Calgary for the weekend.
Are you sure she can make it on these?
The highway.
You don't want to be traveling today. It's too cold.
It's so cold.
Yeah. Okay, next topic, I guess. Did you know that there was this guy that tunneled under his kitchen floor? He had a dream that he found gold under there. So he was
So he actually tunneled under it?
Yeah, and ended up dying in the hole. He fell.
Okay.
Do you remember tunneling in the snow when you're...
Ryder?
Oh, we can't. No, that'll lead back to the weather for sure. You didn't bring coffee today.
Yeah.
Why?
It's too cold out.
AI is getting out of hand already, and it feels like we're just in like the infancy stage.
Yeah, and a lot of people are scared of it, but then there are others that are embracing it and just telling themselves to take advantage of the things that maybe you could do with AI.
I always felt like we were kind of protected from it, our jobs, because there's this human to human connection. But it's even getting to the point already where they've figured out how to like mimic that connection. An example I have is there's a YouTube page that came out with George Carlin special, who passed away in 2008.
I don't like that. I think that's kind of scary.
It's called George Carlin, I'm Glad I'm Dead. It was by a comedy AI called Dudesy.
I don't like this. This is freaking me out.
And
a bit.
listen to this. It sounds exactly like him, if you remember George Carlin.
I'd like to start off with a heartfelt apology. I'm sorry it took me so long to come out with new material, but I do have a pretty good excuse. I was dead. So technically, it wasn't my fault. If you want to blame somebody, you're going to have to blame God.
Is his family okay with this? Like,
No.
That's what kind of scares me about it.
Kelly Carlin, his daughter, has spoken out against the hour-long special.
Because that's traumatic. I think hearing that would be very traumatic for me if that was my father.
She said these AI-generated products are clever attempts at trying to recreate a mind that will never exist again.
That's so sad.
Here's the wild twist. We're not even here right now.
Yeah, my car actually didn't start this morning.
This is the computer-generated version of Ryder and Lisa. Could you tell?
Yesterday, we had so much fun with Finish the Sentence, colder than a blank. But it was a list that you and I compiled, whereas there were so many hilarious listener-submitted answers that we got to shine the light on how funny all of you are.
Yeah, we're doing the top 7 listener-submitted It's Colder Than Blank.
It's Ryder and Lisa's top 7.
We have compiled the top 7 listener-submitted answers to Finish the Sentence, It's Colder Than Blank.
So coming in at number 7 from listener Lisa Ann, colder than a bucket of penguin poo. Rod hit us with colder than a Corona in the Caribbean. And
ooh, I like that one.
That's a good one. Like that, there's some positive energy with that one.
So that's number 6, coming in at number 5.
From Kramer, colder than an Eggo 5 seconds out of the toaster.
This might be my favorite because what is it about an Eggo waffle that makes it immediately cold, even though it was just in the toaster?
At number 4, Candace coming through with colder than a room full of exes.
Ooh.
Mandy at number 3, colder than elf nuts.
Oh my God.
And it's just funny because how low they are to the ground.
Oh, true.
It would be
cold, and they're in the North Pole.
Mm-hmm. At number 2, we're asking you to finish the sentence. It's colder than blank. These are all listeners submitted. Mark says, colder than a short cop's attitude.
It's so specific. I don't know. I've had some pretty sassy tall cops in my day.
Sure. Yeah.
But whenever they're average height, they're so nice.
Yeah. The short ones. Watch out for them, though. Thanks for that, Mark.
Yeah. What's the science there?
And at number 1, I don't even know if I get this one, but like I said, it meets some of the necessities to it's memorable, it's a little jarring, and it has a nice cadence.
So coming in at number 1 on our list of listener submitted, finish this sentence. It's colder than a...
From Jen, colder than a carny's kiss. What?
I don't think I would ever kiss a carny, would you?
I have, yeah.
Oh. I forgot my Stanley cup today. Stanley mug. We got to start calling it that because as Canadians, it's quite confusing when we bring up the Stanley cup.
Yeah, people are like, why would Lisa have her own Stanley Cup? Well, I guess if you do change your inflection, it works because the Stanley Cup is the hockey one.
Okay,
and
my Stanley Cup
is your
a
mug.
mug.
Yeah, so that's how we'll differentiate it.
But I feel like the trend of them is going to go down quicker than we think. Are you showing off that you brought yours in today? You're so hydrated.
It's so cold still.
There's something about a man drinking out of a straw
That does it for you?
that doesn't do it for me.
Oh.
Take another sip. Yeah, ew. Anyway, so I wanted to talk about Stanley mugs because I think it's really cool how long they've been around. Everybody's talking about how they went from $70 million to $750 million in 4 years. Like, they really started to take off in 2019.
Well, and they rebranded, right? Their target audience changed from farmers and fishermen to younger people.
Yes.
And people that want to stay hydrated and are healthy.
So all they really did is they rebranded the latest one with the handle on the side and the straw, and they called it a quencher, a 40-ounce insulated drink with several different beautiful colors. They just changed the aesthetic a little bit. And there's probably some people listening right now that still have the original Stanley, the thermos, like their dad's dark green one.
Yeah, I
Who knows?
remember our cupboard in the house at the farm, and there was probably 3 or 4 of them.
Get this. They were invented in 1913.
Whoa.
And they were used in World War II for pilots who were bringing human organs on their planes.
For transplants?
Yep.
Or?
They were, well, I don't know. I don't know if it was because maybe somebody died and they were preserving some, I have no idea. I want to look into this so much more.
Yeah, because I didn't think in 1913 that we were at a point where we were doing live organ transplants, but apparently.
Yeah, so pilots would use Stanleys, the thermoses, for human organs. A lot of people would use them when they were doing deep sea exploration.
Okay.
And they were also used in the cattle industry for bull semen to bring that because it keeps it in a certain state when it's in the thermos. I thought that was so cool. But now every time I see people drinking out of a Stanley, it's kind of like my own little inside joke that I know. I'm like, how's your bull semen?
So I've been big into soup lately, and I think a lot of people are probably embracing the soup life. And I gave some suggestions. What was I calling it yesterday? My soup. Not soup.
Super. You had a pun.
Yeah.
I guess you could call it my superpower. What was it? Oh my gosh, that was good too.
That was good too.
You should take that. It was a soup pun.
Yeah, it was like soup.
Superb. What was it? That's
not
also
it
a good
either.
one. Look at me just coming up with fire ideas on the spot. It's a superb side hustle.
Damn it. I
What
can't
was it?
remember it. No, it's supervisor.
Oh my gosh.
I could call myself the supervisor.
That is hilarious.
Okay, so last week I suggested you put a little peanut butter in your ramen, right?
Yeah. Which is not new. It's a thing. But
Yeah,
maybe
but-
just a lot of people don't do it at home when they're making their itchy back.
Listen, I've been eating ramen for years and I didn't know this was a thing. So let's not downplay.
Okay.
I would imagine 99% of the population has not done this and not seen this.
Fine.
Okay? So you put an egg yolk with a scoop of peanut butter.
In a bowl.
Yeah, and then you put the seasoning from your ramen.
Stir it up.
I highly recommend spicy because then it's kind of got that saute soup feel that you can get in Vietnamese restaurants.
Yes.
And then you just put that back in with the noodles and the rest of the water, I suppose, that's boiling.
Wait, you pour it back into the boiling water?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then serve it immediately. Holy hot damn, it is incredible.
It's super. Super good.
So I'm thinking of doing a video, and my daughter is very hesitant about even trying this. She thinks it's going to taste like crap. You were also a non-believer.
Well, I don't like random egg in things.
Sorry?
I don't like a random egg in things.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know. There's just something about when something has an egg, I'm like, oh, that ruined it. Unless it's cake. You got to have an egg in your cake.
Well, exactly. Egg is one of the most used items in cooking. Either egg white or egg yolk or both.
I don't want to know about it. I don't want to know about it. I don't want to see the egg.
So you weren't hesitant about the peanut butter. You were hesitant about the egg?
Yeah, but if I can't see it, it's fine. That's why the soup was good. But if the egg was just floating around in there, I wouldn't be interested.
You wouldn't be interested in the soup in general?
I wouldn't want to see it.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
I think it's actually quite common, Ryder.
People won't eat things if they're cooked with egg.
If you see the egg, I don't want to see it. If it's a ghost egg, perfect.
Ghost egg.
5 simple words, $1,000. It's Ryder and Lisa's 1K wordplay. Brought to you by Out of Bounds Restaurant.
We are joined by Jason on his way to school. Grade 11, you said, my man?
Yeah.
Did the teachers actually teach yesterday, or is it like a snow day where they just roll in the TV?
Yeah, basically. We didn't really do much.
I guess they don't have to roll in the TV anymore. There's probably like a screen that pulls down from the roof.
Yeah.
We're definitely aging ourselves. Okay, Jason, I think it would be so fun for someone in grade 11 to win $1,000. That's great.
Yeah.
So we're hoping that you win big. To those of you that are listening, perhaps for the first time to Ryder and Lisa's 1K wordplay, we play this every weekday around this time. Jason's going to pick a teammate. They're going to leave the room. The other host is going to give Jason 5 words. He's going to tell them the first word that comes to his mind with a 25-second timer. We'll invite his teammate back in. For every word that matches, it's $25. If all 5 match up, $1,000 in Jason's bank account. Who's your teammate this morning, Jason?
I'm going to go with Ryder.
Okay.
Let's do this, man.
Yes, I'm so excited for you both. Okay. Just going to wait until he's completely out of the studio so he can't hear anything, Jason. And I'm going to start your 25-second timer after I say the first word. Good luck.
Okay.
What comes to your mind when I say spelling?
Test.
Static.
Static.
Yep.
Radio.
Nacho.
Cheese.
Wallet.
Money.
Pump.
Gas.
Gas.
Yeah.
Okay. Crushed it. I'm so excited. We're winning some money on a Friday morning. Hi, Ryder.
Hello.
Jason did so good.
Okay, I just thought of something.
What?
Well, I'm pretty sure when we gave away $1,000 to Spencer last week, I was wearing the same sweater and we posted the video. And I was like, just my luck. We're going to give $1,000 to Jason and I have to post the video of me in the same dang sweater.
Yeah, and everyone's going to be like, you should take that money, Ryder, and buy yourself a new shirt. Okay, let's do this. Ryder, what comes to your mind when I say wallet?
Money.
$25, Jason. Nacho.
Cheese.
$50. Spelling.
Spelling. I'm going to go with B.
No. What?
Oh.
Test.
Oh,
That hurts me. It's okay. We still got money and we still got 2 more words to go. What comes to mind when I say pump?
Brakes.
Gas.
Oh.
Can we give Jason $75? Let's find out. What comes to mind when I say static?
Electricity.
Radio. Ryder is like so upset right
Well,
now.
I just know how big $1,000 is for a grade 11 student, man.
What can $50 get him at the local cafeteria?
I could probably, the whole thing.
The whole thing. One of everything.
Okay, Jason, we are going to send you that $50. Thank you so much for playing.
Thank you so much.
Aw.
Okay, thank you.
Have a great day, man.
Bye, Jason.
Yeah, you too.
We were talking a bit yesterday about how there's this big tech convention in Vegas, and there's some new items that were piquing our interest, like the bidet that is voice commanded, and how strange that would be to hear somebody just going at her in the bathroom.
Yeah, hit me, mama. Spray me good.
Yeah, there's another new invention that has me a little rattled just thinking about it. Sure, it might have its health benefits, but I don't think it would be worth it. It's new exercise clothes that deliver electric shocks while you work out.
So it stimulates your muscles therefore getting you fit faster.
Rejuvenates muscles, boosts athletic performance, aids muscle recovery, and reduces fatigue. So there's definitely use for this.
Yeah, but I saw a photo of the leggings, and there's no indication that they shock you. So they look like an everyday pair of leggings. So if someone was beside me on the treadmill wearing those, I would be very worried about them. If they were like, ow, like making all these noises, especially as somebody who doesn't wear headphones at the gym.
Hold the phone. What?
What?
What? Can you please repeat what you just said?
I said I'd be able to hear them. Like yesterday, I was beside someone and they were sniffling a lot, but they had their headphones in, so maybe they didn't know.
You don't wear headphones in the gym. You raw dog your workouts?
Oh, every day.
What are you doing?
What do you mean?
Like music and or podcasts
I don't need them.
are the best part about the gym.
Really?
Yes.
I don't need it.
Have you worked out with headphones ever?
Yeah.
Well, then you should know. Like music doesn't pump you up to go harder.
It's fine. But I'm good. Like I just don't think.
No.
Or I just think about, I don't even know what I think about.
You probably think about how much you hate being on the treadmill, right? And that would limit your exercise because you'd end up leaving sooner. Like it's a distraction.
Yeah, no. And like when I'm sick, I don't watch TV. I just lay there.
Yeah, those are both really, really strange things. Yeah. This, I think, can lead into a nice convo. But what's something strange you don't do? We're talking about things that you don't do. This after Lisa just let us know that she doesn't wear headphones in the gym.
Hey, guys. Lisa, I just want to give you a hug because I don't know who hurt you, but what?
Yeah, like it is that strange, right? I'm not crazy?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it is. Okay, but I do have a weird thing that I do, which is I don't wear socks ever. Like winter boots, in your house, in the summer. In the summer, I barely wear shoes. So wearing socks is just a no for me.
Wait, are you wearing socks right now in this weather?
No.
Do your feet stink?
No.
Yeah, are you sure?
No, they used to when I served and wore the wrong shoes, but now I just wear my mudlucks and I never wear socks in them.
Okay, that's a great one.
That's
hey?
a great answer. And I'm shocked by how many parents are writing in saying they've never had a sip of coffee.
I don't know why you wouldn't. Like it's it feels to me like it's one of the few things that there's hype around that there's not crazy terrible health consequences. It's coffee's got the same vibes to me as alcohol. Ooh. But alcohol destroys your body.
Speaking of alcohol, Heidi wrote in saying, I don't drink alcohol. I've never been drunk, which is strange because even throughout university, just never did it.
I hope I would love if my daughter took that route. It's her choice when she's an adult.
For sure.
But the people that don't discover how fun it is and ridiculous it is and tasty it is.
She won't be interested. She's seen my hangovers.
Yeah. But think of how much you'd accomplish in your 20s if you weren't just giving her all the time.
Cassie wrote in saying, I wear socks 24/7. I also wear them to bed, even in the summer?
No.
Cassie, that ain't right. Weird things you don't do. And Jenny Pie wrote in saying, Lisa, I'm with you. She does have her headphones in at the gym, but she's not listening to anything. It's just so people don't talk to her.
Okay, fair enough.
So
I just
funny.
don't get it. To me, the only way I can do cardio is if I distract myself. And by far the best way to do that is listening to podcasts. Like the Ryder and Lisa podcast. Feel free to give it a go on your next workout.
#ad.
I'd say the strangest thing I don't do is there's a lot of shows that I get really into that I don't finish. And I'm just trying to figure out why.
Yeah,
now that we're talking about it.
You watched all of the Netflix show Beef except for the last episode. So you just don't have closure and that doesn't keep you up at night?
Well, I think maybe it's because I don't want to be disappointed. And I can kind of creatively assume what's going to happen in the show. And that's more interesting sometimes than what actually does happen.
Okay.
I don't know
So
if
it's like
that's
your
why.
own, it's like your own choose your own adventure.
Yeah, but so many series that I'm oh yeah, that was so good and I didn't finish it. So that's kind of strange, right?
We drive like grandmas. You probably want to get out of the way of our cars. We drive like grandmas. 2 hands on the wheel, going slower than a baby turtle.
When I roll real slow. You gotta be careful when there's so much snow. You can catch me on the white line doing 35 clicks. I'm a bona fide hustler when the roads are slick. And I go even slower in a residential, obeying all the signs and all the potential hazard that are coming my way. Take your foot off the gas, cause you're gonna have to wait.
We drive like grandmas. You probably want to get out of the way of our cars. We drive like grandmas. 2 hands on the wheel, going slower than a baby turtle.
Move, kids, get out the way. Grandma's on the road and they haven't been paved. I've been going real slow, pushing on the brakes. You know, we had more patience back in my day. Why you gotta hate, boy? Why you in a hurry? I be doing crochet while you flying through the flurries. Bifocal shades, my vision real blurry. Radio blasting, I'm singing Anne Murray. Trying to tailgate me? You crazy, I'm a gangster grandma. Ain't no driving Miss Daisy. Hit the beauty parlor, rolled up my curls. Picked up the crew, we the new golden girls. Parked a handy van in the handicap spot. Rolled up to the casino, throwing coins and penny slots.
We drive like grandmas. You probably want to get out of the way of our cars. We drive like grandmas. 2 hands on the wheel, going slower than a baby turtle.
Call the cops, I'm driving like a granny. I just finished my beans and pickles, granny been canny. What do you want for Christmas? Too bad you're getting socks. And I'ma leave my blinker on for 15 blocks. Changing lanes on hand, they so unpredictable. You mad, bro? Want a Werther's original? You may have a big beige truck that's all fancy, but I got some beige too. My granny panties.
We drive like grandmas. You probably want to get out of the way of our cars. We drive like grandmas. 2 hands on the wheel, going slower than a baby turtle.
I like turtles.
It is Fur Baby Friday, so if you head over to Play 107 YEG on Instagram, and actually our Facebook story as well, it pops up there. We have posted the sweetest angel that needs a loving home. Her name is Squeaks. She's a mama. Her and her babies came in to ARCS, which stands for Alberta Animal Rescue Crew Society. We work very closely with them. That's where I got my dog from. And their North Haven location is where you can find Squeaks. And go look at how gorgeous this cat is. Oh, my goodness.
Normally, the cat will join us with Tash from ARCS on Fridays, but we didn't want that to be a thing today.
Well, because North Haven is actually quite close to the station. And I'm like, you know what, girl? You don't have to start your car and load Squeaks in and come down here. Like, it's too cold. It's too cold for the baby.
Yeah, the little baby, we didn't want it to die in the cold. It needs to be adopted.
Ew.
What?
Is that how you talk to animals?
Well, you did it. I just...
Yeah, mine was cute, though.
So is mine.
Ew.
The Ryder and Lisa Podcast.
Brought to you by YEG Property Pros. Powered by Real Broker. Get a realtor who knows. Call the pros.
Play 107.